We all love the fries.
All right, looks like we're going to be having the live stream kicking off shortly here. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome to Feel Good Friday. Welcome to the Kingdom Battle class. This is Dragothian here, and we're going to be having a good time tonight. Get your learning caps on, get your beverages out. This is going to be kind of fun. Who all do we have in the chat, the voice chat? Let's see. We got a good chunk of people. About 25, 30 people. It's not bad.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't see it. So we'll have to walk.
All right, cool. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get some mastery class, battle class stuff going here. We're going to kick it off with just a little bit of open field preparations. We're going to go through, I'll go through the agenda really quick. We're going to do proper buff and fight preparation. We're going to do open field fight coordination and battle tactics, proper rally coordination, proper garrison coordination, how T4s can kill T5, and then proper garrison and rally commander pairings alongside a selection of open field targets. That's going to be probably towards the beginning as well. I'm going to rearrange that a bit. All right. So let me scroll down here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, looking very good. Well, first off, I switched it up a little bit, guys, all right? So instead of doing the Jack Daniels today, we're going to be doing a little Hennessy. A little Hennessy. So
Someone needs to shut off his YouTube and mic and everything.
I fucking ski.
Who is it?
21.
Yeah.
Who is it? SKE215.
Got it. Muted. There we go. All right. So back to it. Yeah, we're bound to have that happen.
Good.
We're bound to have that happen. There's some new folks just joined Discord, which is part of the class here that we're going to be describing. The more you join Discord, the less that stuff tends to happen. So let me jump back into my OBS here. All right. So yeah, let's go ahead and get some things started here. Proper buff and fight preparation. So we're not buffed right now. We're not buffed at all. We do have the skillful craftsman going, which is nice. Normally, whenever you're preparing for a fight, you want to pop your alliance buffs. That's a thing. So you go to technology and then your alliance buffs. Unbridled Progress is going to help you with march speed, which is very nice on the battlefield. Books and Battles gives you a 10% attack bonus, which is also very, very nice. Counteroffensive gives you a 10% defense bonus, which is also very nice. All of those are very, very good to have on the battlefield whenever you are getting ready to fight. To fight on KBK. I believe these kind of should maybe do work in Ark of Osiris. We pop them anyway, just in case they do. So we do that. So that's the alliance portion of it. Then you've got the kingdom buffs. We're just kind of going down the list, right? Let me go up to the temple here. You've got buffs, right? Well, no, those are kingdom buffs. I need titles. Kingdom titles. So you've got, from an attack and defense and health perspective, you got the general. You've got Justice with attack and march speed, which is a really good title. Duke gives you defense and training speed, which obviously the defense is for the battle portion. And then that's really it. So those are good to have for your main ralliers, for your people that are leading on the front lines. You want to have all the extra buffs that you can receive. Everybody with me so far? Let me stop and check for understanding. Yeah. All right. So, cool. Well, anyway. Who said no?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, come on. You know it was
Well, I think
stuck in here.
I think Discord's kind of acting up a little bit.
Coast train, get out.
It's been goofy.
Dang it.
Anyway, so those are the main big buff stuff. Now let's talk about what you can do to properly prepare for your own battling that's about to happen. So first off, you want to go into your pack. You want to make sure that you have a few things lined up. So without VIP shop access, you have access through the game, just playing the game, to these 5% attack and defense bonuses that last 12 and 24 hours. Those are pretty much just, you can abuse those nonstop, especially if you play the game pretty regularly. You can stack these up pretty significantly. If it's going to be a big battle, like an Ark of Osiris match, or in KVK, like when the passes open up, you want to maybe take it another step further, and you go to your VIP shop, and there are the 10% variety. So here's the 10% defense and the 10% attack. They're 600 and 750 gems respectively, so not cheap, but whenever you're talking about needing to have every little bit of an edge that you can get, that is something that you should have for sure. So that's the first thing. You want to buff yourself, and really the only two buffs that you can do from that perspective are attack and defense. There's no march speed buff. Maybe something that's coming down the line in the future. Maybe not. We'll see. The other thing that you want to do... Okay. Hi. Hi. The other thing you want to do is make sure you're using troop army expansions. What was that? Oh goodness, Ghost Train. It's Ghost Train.
I heard hi Jesse, so I just said hi.
Hi, Jesse.
Oh god. All right.
Oh, there it is.
So,
much
next we're going to be doing your actual army expansion. So right now, if you have a max level City Hall 25, you can bring out roughly 200 to 210,000 troops depending on your VIP level. So if I try to bring out my Alex Yulji combo right here, or my Salad and Genghis, those are all 210,000. However, when you go into your buffs, which again, this is something you must do, you've got to do it, especially in Ark of Osiris, but just as especially when those passes open, we need as many troops per army as we possibly can. You want to do a army expansion. So there's a 25% and a 50% variety. You want to hit the 50% on the big stuff. So again, Ark of Osiris, if you're not using a 50% army expansion, you're doing it wrong. And then same thing with KVK, especially at the opening of a pass level 4, pass level 5, and then ultimately in the middle with the ziggurat area, you want to, if you are going to have big battles and you're going to be battling another kingdom, and you're a part of the kingdom that's battling that kingdom, you want to have as many troops on the battlefield per army that you can. It's going to help your damage, your survivability, and more importantly, it's going to help you kill your enemy faster, better, stronger, all that good stuff. So 50% army expansion is a must-have. 5 to 10% attack or defense buff is a must-have. And really, I think just anything else is just kind of icing on the cake there. I don't think we have a need for a peace shield or deceptive troops. I mean, you can do that stuff, but it's not really necessary. At the end of the day, if somebody wants to rally you, they're going to rally you. There's Easy Company throwing a question mark out. All right, so those are kind of the buffs. So whenever I'm getting ready to go, you also want to do presets with your armies. So again, I made presets, and I'm going to go ahead and remake some presets here in front of you guys so you can see what that looks like. So let me go ahead and pop my buffs, like I said I would. And I'll go ahead and pop the proper variety as well, just to show you what real scenario looks like. I usually like the attack one because my setup is nuking based. I've got the nuking skin, the skill damage skin. So I go with the attack damage 10%. And I'm going to do a 50% army expansion as well. So I'm properly buffed all the way through and through. I've already got the king buff, obviously being the king, so I don't have to worry about any of that. So here's where you can start making sure that you got the proper presets, because you can have maximum presets saved. See how it automatically went to 310,000 versus the 210,000 it went before. That's what you want. You want to have the maximum preset so that when you pop those buffs, it's already ready to go. You don't have to reset them again unless you're like me and you have 14 different ways that you play and you have to reset them anyway. But let's do my normal. I'm going to do my normal nuking setup this time. So my normal nuking setup, I'm going to go Salad and Genghis. I'm going to do that, hit the green arrow to the right, and then I'm going to hit the first slot there. And now that I've done that, if you'll notice the top right, got Salad and Genghis, 310,000 units. Perfect. All right, so second, we're going to go ahead and do Mina double C. So we got Mina, double C, same thing, Royal Knights. Keep those. Confirm, good to go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do, let's see, where are you at? Where are you at? What do I do with it? Where's Baybar? There he is. Baybars and Sun Tzu. That's going to be my next set. Royal Knights as well. Then I'm going to do Pelagius with Osmond. Also Royal Knights, and because of Osmond, he's got troop capacity increase, so that's a 330,000 troop army, which is really nice. And then finally, we're going to do a non-cav army and go YSG with Alex. And that's going to be full archers. Confirm. All right, so those are my 5 full armies. So now that we've done that, and now that I'm properly surrounded by a bunch of people, let's see. So now look how quickly I can bring this stuff out to bear. So I'm gonna quickly do this just so you can see. Now that you've got your presets, I'm already almost fully on the battlefield, ready to go, and that's 1.5 million T5 ready to rock and roll.
Hopefully, there's only one march out because the rest are in.
So that's how you prepare effectively when it comes to the buffs, it comes to the organization. You need to make sure that you've got yourself set up for success. Now, if you're an infantry style folk, you want to obviously customize your presets accordingly to that when it comes to what you're putting in your presets. But the same premise applies. As long as you've got your setup the way you want it, and again, I would invite you all, especially once you get to that 25 million plus range in power, to go ahead and start coordinating by the 5 army setup versus having 1 army just because it's the best. Like, you know, having Mina double C, right? That's nice. But having Mina Osmond and Baybar's double C gives you 2 really good nuking commanders. And effectively, whenever you're swarming somebody, which I'll talk about later, you can bring all 4 of those nukes to bear instead of having 1 really, really good one and 1 kind of subpar one because you didn't have a really good commander to start off with on the second group, if that makes sense. So that is battle prep and fight preparation and all that good stuff. Also, you need to have a bunch of resources, especially for KVK. And if you think you have enough resources, you're wrong. Same thing with teleports. Same thing with army expansions, the buffs, all that stuff. It's going to be the same.
Yeah, unless your name's Jesse, you don't have enough teleport.
Well, unless your name's Jesse and you got 800 teleports saved up, and then you're good to go.
Knock on wood.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna jinx me this next game.
All right. So, any questions so far on what we've gone over? All right. Cool. So let's jump to the second part: open field fight coordination and battle tactics. And I think that kind of goes into the proper selection of open field targets as well. So I'm going to keep that stuff together too. Who wants to do some sparring with me?
I'll do it.
Who in Kingdom 225 wants to do some sparring with me? Grinch, how about you?
I'll do it.
Or, all right, who is I?
Easy.
Easy, all right, cool. So we're going to use this area over here, the area to the right where all those rocks are at. That's going to be our battleground, okay? So come on over here. And here's the other thing, something to show you guys how to move around a little bit more effectively. If you're off screen and you can't select your troops, for those of you that don't know, you can go over to the right here where you see your armies, and you can literally drag over from there to the ground. And that will allow you to move all of your armies off screen effectively, giving you a little bit more ease of movement.
I wish they'd let you select all troops on that side.
Yeah.
Panel.
I wish you could double tap the side panel like you can on the screen. So easy. You see where I'm going?
That would be great.
You can actually double tap and then move move the screen and then just drag and drop.
You'd have to hold down the double tap though. Like you
No,
you double
just
tap,
double-
grab, and then go across like that, right?
Move the screen
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, you could do that, but it's just
Yeah.
it'd be so much easier if you could just
Yeah,
do
I just tap where I want to go and then flick, 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 and I'm good.
like
Oh, yeah,
if
I
you're
agree.
if you're looking
I
at
agree.
like an army that's like 10 kilometers away
Yeah,
from your
that's
troops.
not bad.
Like you don't want to have to go back to your troops and drag from there. It'd be easier if you could just do it right from the side.
Exactly.
Correct. Yeah.
All right, easy. Do you see where I'm headed off to?
Yep.
Quit burning my city.
Stop burning Home Fry City. Oops.
Can I
They
just
were warming
say,
your bathtub.
I'm on TV, Mom.
That's it. People are on TV.
I'm on TV, Mom.
That's why I do it.
And
To get you guys on TV.
I tried to explain Sippin Saturday to my parents, and they didn't understand at all. Like,
Oh,
so
boy.
you get drunk on YouTube? I'm like, I'm not on YouTube, but
This guy is, and he gets paid to do it. What am I doing wrong with my life? All right, so looks like some people are starting to follow. I got Home Fries, I got Superbox, got Nedry, David Red, Sir Thunder. There comes everybody. The flood. Okay, so this is what I want KBK to look like. If I could just, the starting process of it, at least a little bit. You got the mass wave of armies coming across the field. That's what we're looking for. And guys, if I'm missing the super chat, I apologize. If you're asking for stuff, I am completely focused on doing what I'm doing here.
I actually have a
want me to just
question.
answer
I've never
the
tried it before.
Hey, Big Rick, what's going on, buddy? What's that?
I was saying I've never tried it before. Have a lot of buffs. You buff like two at the same time, or it has to be just...
Two alliance buffs? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
You have to do one by one.
Yeah, the one cancels out the other. So let me attend to the
Okay.
super chat or the chat just a little bit here. I got Ski, who's in the game as well, I believe. New Master shall be a beer 30. I didn't want that to come up. Snooze, stupid Windows updates. Let's see, Muhammad Hamoud, Dragor, Tucker Gross, Yusuf Salama, Dervin Checo, Beduz. Leonards has a question. I just farmed with full siege of Cleo Sundiak and got attacked by double C in a minute, and I destroyed them with support build on Cleo. That's interesting. That's interesting to see. I know that Cleo's got some buffs that help along with that, but that seems kind of interesting that a siege army would beat a properly spec'd out cav army with Mina double C, but I'd love to see that report. Now I have a dilemma. Should I use my 600,000 gems left over from getting VIP 14 to 16 and castle to 25 from 22, or should I wait and use on wheels? Ooh, Shane Malfers.
Wheels.
Well, if you use them on wheels, that's basically 7 full wheel events, like 3 full spins each, roughly. That's a lot of commander sculptures, so that would definitely help you out from a commander standpoint. But you need to have your castle to 25 to use those commanders effectively, and then same thing with the VIP. I think you probably can get away with just going to 15 and not necessarily 16. 16 is nice, but it's not like must have. So maybe you can do a little bit of all 3. You can do the castle. I would definitely do the castle. Get to VIP 15, and then you use what is left to get your commander sculptures. Because I don't think it's going to take that much gems to go from 14 to 15 and get your castle to 25. Maybe, I don't know, 100,000 gems for your castle and another 150 to 200,000 for your VIP, and then you'll have about 3 full wheels to go through. That'd be pretty good. Yes, also good point. So runes. You need runes. So that's another part of the battle preparation. You need to make sure that you get your runes. We just talked about that earlier, and that's why I forgot about it. Before I started the stream, we were talking about getting runes. You need to get battle runes before you go, and you also need to have an avenue to get them throughout the fights, because usually those battle runes only last 1 to 2 hours tops. You need to be able to go ahead and get into it. All right, so let's get into the next phase of the battle class. So if everybody can stay outside of the middle, Easy, can you come over here with me to the middle? Junichi and Patriot, can you come back down? Thank you, sir. Easy, go ahead and come on in the middle with me here and go to the left. We're going to use this little obelisk set of rocks as a divider to start on one on each. Well, I need somebody that's in WoW 2. Can you switch to WoW 2?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch over.
Okay. All right, so here's what we're going to do.
If somebody can take.
We're going to do 5 versus
got you.
5. I also want to make sure, can you make sure your hospital is clean and empty? Don't want dead troops here.
I'm sorry.
Make sure your hospital's empty, please.
Yep, it's empty.
Okay.
It's a good
That
check.
is the other thing. Also, good battle class rule.
Healing speed up.
Check your hospitals all the time. All the time.
Yeah, I forgot to do that yesterday. I took 88k dead.
Yeah.
It's worth it to get Attila.
Don't see.
Well, especially if your kingdom is a free-for-all kill event, I would definitely keep it in. And P5 can pop down at any point.
So,
And just, I've had it happen. It's
I love doing that.
they drilled me so hard yesterday. I
love
felt like a
that.
porn star.
You're not allowed to say things like that.
Huh? What?
What's happening?
My mom's watching.
Oh yeah, your mom's watching. You're on live stream.
that's my son. That's my son.
There were some nice, there you go.
Say again.
Boost you have over there.
What do you mean?
All those boosts you have, what do you mean, what do you mean?
What boosts? What are you talking about?
I mean,
Speed
it's not crazy. Oh,
I can't understand what you're saying.
he saw your speed ups
Oh,
on the YouTube.
well, don't worry about it, man. I gotta. I buy bundles, man. What do you want me to say? y'all see the bundles being purchased. All right, so I think I'm pretty much caught up on the chat here. Again, guys, please feel free to participate. I will peek in on the chat. I'm going to be focused on doing this. We're doing kind of a battle class for the kingdom right now. We're doing a little bit of a Feel Good Friday as well. Cheers to everybody. And then we're doing kill event stuff. We're doing a little bit of everything. We're just having a good time at the end of the week. I'm glad y'all could join us. And I'm hoping that more people start to join the live stream. We're only at about 100 at the moment, which I thought more would be on just from the kingdom alone. Anyway, so let's get going.
They're all in
Well, it's hard to do both.
It is. It is.
It's hard to do both.
It is.
You know?
It is.
Yeah.
As long as y'all are on voice
Most of
chat,
us
I think
are
that's
on
the biggest
Discord.
thing. Like if you can see voice, like if you can hear voice, if you can see voice chat, you probably drink too much. But if you hear voice chat, you're good to go. That's probably the key. Yeah, it's really the key. So again, you see,
Jeez. You start early.
yeah, exactly. If you see what Easy's done, okay, you see how he spread out his armies. That makes it easy on me to pick a target right off the bat. So you see how he's starting to consolidate his armies like I have over here on the right. Yeah, that's exactly right. So you want to when you're just sitting around on the open battlefield, you want to just get your armies kind of as close together as possible, so that you can make it very difficult for them to select your stuff. So right now I can only get easily to about 2 or 3. Now, if you simplify graphics, you can make it a little easier on yourself, but it's still really hard to do it whenever you can't select all like I just did for my own army. So the closer you can clump together, the harder it is for them to pick out your juicier targets, like your YSGs, your Minas, your double Cs, things like that. Ali, welcome to the stream. Hey, it's Aldo. Okay, how you doing, buddy? Glad to talk to you. It's been a little while. It's been quite a while. All right, so here's what we're going to do, Easy. Let's go ahead and do just a quick 5 versus 5. You got all your buffs on? Everything's good?
Hey, good morning,
Hey,
guys.
good morning.
Everything's good.
Morning.
All right.
Draco, sorry to ask. I want to participate, but I don't know the rules and all.
Participate in the class?
Yeah, my Marches is already at the battle.
I gotcha. So right now we're just doing the tutorial stuff. Once we get done with the tutorial stuff, we're gonna do like a little battle royale here in this area, and I'm just gonna spread everybody out, and then the last one standing gets a prize or something. I don't know.
What the heck? I'm
If
still-
you want to participate, you don't have to participate
All
if you
right,
don't want to.
I'm gonna wait until everyone is.
That's
I'm back.
it.
My blood.
That's what we're all gonna do.
All right, so
And I'm gonna watch in a very creepy manner.
I'm gonna watch and
I mean,
I'm not there.
I mean, a T4 against all of that. Only thing I can do.
All right,
Yeah.
so
I know how you feel, Joe.
did that answer your question, bud? Kind of.
He's still in shock.
Okay. So easy. Let's go ahead and get this rolling. Basically, it's just going to be a quick 5 versus 5. And you said that you are all buffed up, so we'll be good to go. Now, again, use terrain to your advantage. Right now, we've got, and I did this on purpose, obviously, there's a big rock formation in front of us, in between us. So use the terrain to your advantage. Use the trees to your advantage. There's chunks of trees here that you can kind of hide in just a little bit. Like you can go over here. So if I wanted him to come attack me, I'd hop over in these trees. It'd be very difficult for him to select my stuff because, again, you can't really see everything. So let me just keep on moving, and then I can bam, and it's going to be a little harder. And I can go ahead and throw some shade out there too. So that's how that works. All right.
The Grinch really
Hey,
likes.
guys.
Yes. Exactly.
Hey.
All right. So who wants to count us down?
Hi.
I'll do it.
All right. Go ahead.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh, it's just a flood.
That was a quick count.
Can
All
hear.
right. So you see how I'm cycling through all of his targets here. I'm trying to find, and I also want to scout him because I want to get. I want to string him out a little bit too because I can see he's got full infantry marches here. So I'm going to string him out just a little bit. And right now I'm thinking the juiciest target is going to be the Julius. So I'm going to go ahead and attack all. So the reason why I have an army like this, and again, not saying this is going to win because Easy's a good player too, right? But I'm going to be able to focus fire down, right? I'm going to focus fire down one army at a time, and obviously that's a Julius YSG. I want to get that down immediately. Now I can tell that he's focusing on my mina because he's on yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and start pulling my mina back so that it's harder for him to hit. While I'm also, and again, don't use my commentary as cheating. Easy. I'm going to go ahead and switch to the Alex. And I'm still going to go ahead and continue to move this army around while going and focusing on the Alex. And now he's down one army, and I'm working on 5 full armies still.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Well, your mom is watching.
Yeah.
So now this Alex is going down kind of quick. Let's go after this Constantine next.
Blame it on the drink.
Dragon, don't you hit my baby boy!
Going after the Constantine next. And as you can see now, as we're starting to whittle down, it's 5 armies versus 3 now. So it's starting to get
you guys do realize
a little
that
easier.
he's
Realize what?
right, so he only has 200,000.
I
Have as much troops as you put.
why is Discord
That's a good
breaking
example.
up? Discord's been a little wonky today. So when I asked if you had full buffs, you didn't have full
I'm
buffs.
sorry, it was too late.
Okay.
I do, if you want me to replace him.
Okay. Well, I'm
I'm
gonna have
just
to replace
saying,
myself
you know,
now.
Easy's such a great player, and you made it look so easy, but he thirds of your troops.
Yes.
Just letting
But this is a good example of why you want to use, and like he said, this is a great example of why you want to use. And we can go ahead and stop now. There's no reason for me to pound your troops into the ground if you don't have the full buffs. So
All right.
Quick, tag me in.
It's my turn. So this is exactly what I mean, though.
So tempted to jump on him there, but I won't.
Drago, I have a question.
Little tap.
Hey, get back.
Little tap.
Drago says,
That's
why
my
is
joke.
this easy?
But you get my drift. Like, that's exactly
someone had
why
a
we
question.
need expansion
Yeah, the
buffs.
army expand. Like if you use the army expansion with higher tech, I mean, are you gonna like Skywalker's got max tech T4?
Mhm.
If I was using it, he wasn't, I would still beat him, right? Just for the
sheer volume of troops. Yes, that's to have a 50% army expansion and be able to properly fill it is basically the last 4 tech researches into all the combat stuff. All of it. Like all of it. So
Is somebody opening a toy?
it's critical that you use those army expansions.
Or in the bathroom.
It is critical that you use those army expansions.
Put top on my taco.
So again, I think the critical part to what we're trying to go over at this part is making sure that you select high value targets first. So you want to make sure that you're going after the YSGs, the Minas, the Edwards, even Alex to a certain extent is a very high value target because he provides not only nuke but also massive buffs to everybody with the shields that he throws out and the damage debuffs that he throws out as well. Very, very good commander to have on the field. You want to make sure he's down if you're facing him. But all the high damage, really high damage glass cannon stuff, you want to knock down quickly. So again, the YSGs, the cavalry type commanders, all those want to go. You want those to go quickly because those are the ones that are going to drop you down. And I just went against easy.
Who do I?
I can't. I can't understand what they're saying.
Or is it always high damage?
Both. So, and usually that's one and the same, right? I mean, there's not really a whole lot of super tanky / super high damage commanders. I think Saladin would be an exception. So Saladin double C or something like that would be an exception, or Saladin Genghis would be an exception. But you can definitely get those down too very early. That's definitely high on the priority list.
But you don't want to go targeting Richard Charles.
Correct. That's the premise. Don't go after the super tanky, not high damage stuff first. That's the key. Yeah, don't go after Richard Charles first instead of YSG Alex or something like that.
So who's?
I'll go.
Who's next? Okay. Let me get my stuff back, others can do it too. It doesn't have to just be me.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
It's going to be David Red versus Solomon.
Yes, I can hear you, whoever that was.
It's Meatball.
Hey, what's going on, Meatball?
Hey, Meatball.
Hello. How are you?
We're all doing well. Just doing this class thing.
Yeah, man.
All right. Let's get another mixed drink together. That's all. All right. So who wants to go next? I'll go ahead and let 2 other people. Looks like Junichi's itching at the bit here. I got Junichi and Prodigy sitting here ready to go. Y'all want to go ahead and do it?
Sure.
Do we got Prodigy in the chat as well?
Shown a little bit.
Yeah.
You want me to take him?
I've got Prodigy, but he's double muted. Here, let me go ahead and go Junichi and Prodigy next.
What I need to do, Drago?
Big Rick can do it too. So we're just gonna do a 5 versus 5 against Junichi. Do you have all your proper buffs up? You don't. Okay, so we need to basically treat this as like we're in KVK right now. So we need all the buffs, all the good stuff.
Okay.
Looks like Rick is ready to go. So do you want to go back to your city and get all properly buffed up because you don't have your army expansion on?
What's up, Eric?
Hey, Rick, go ahead and hop in middle and fight with Junichi. And Prodigy, go ahead and go back to your city and get your proper buffs up and then you can come back.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
You just want me to attack him?
Well, no, go in the middle, just like we did with Easy and I. Go around that big circular mountain formation there. Yeah.
Hey, Draga, it's my turn.
Go back to your city and get your army expansions on. You don't have army expansions.
Uh,
Do you know what I mean?
yes.
Maybe he doesn't want to spend.
I got a feeling Prodigy's okay with that. Prodigy wants to fight. Prodigy wants to fight.
Hey, I'm free.
Yeah. He's free to play. He's free to play.
Yeah. Very free.
Yeah, Prodigy's super free to play. Let me go show his city to all the free to play folks out there so they can have something to strive for. See if I can find his city.
You should get some other
There it is.
T5s and T.
Yes. So this is Prodigy and his free to play project. 85.7 million and 185 million kills. That's his free to play project.
Jesse, you volunteer.
I think Jesse is
I'm not
volunteering.
even there. Not even there, guys.
Hey, I can jump in and fight. This is Grinch.
We can do 2 at a time if you want to as well.
No, I'm
So just to
I'm
kind of
sitting
simulate an actual group battle.
ready.
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready.
Alrighty.
We're
Ready.
All right, so I'll go ahead and count y'all down. We'll do this one, and then we're going to do a 2 versus 2. Okay, so Grinch, go ahead and stay back. Thank you. We'll use you, Grinch, and maybe Hawk, and then we'll do. Let's see. The same 2 people that came back before, Junichi and Big Rick, can do it again as well if they want to. All right, so go ahead and go up to where I was at before, the mountain formation, so you can use some terrain to your advantage if you want to, or I can just say go. I mean, that's cool too.
I thought we were here.
We are here.
That's cool too. All right,
Ready.
5,
2.
4, 3, 2, 1, go. Fight.
Count him down so much better than I can.
All right, so let's see here. Let me see if I can commentate this like it's an Osiris match. All right, so we've got 5 versus 5. T5 against T5, folks. T5 against T5. I see some sideways looking elite samurai from Big Rick. Big Rick going the Japan route, huh? That's interesting. 5 full T5 armies, is that right?
Yep.
All infantry?
I think the Japanese tier 5, samurai tier 5 are the best.
Oh, they are. That's what I started out with. It was amazing. All right, so Big Rick's first to go down. That was his.
I wish I just
Double
My
C
troops just
primary.
went.
Genghis secondary, is that right? Double C Genghis. So again,
I was trying something out. I wanted to see what the kill rate on that was.
okay.
I have never run.
I was gonna say I've
TC
never
and
seen you
Genghis
do that.
separate
Yeah.
like that. No, I just wanted to try it out.
All right.
That and the Martel YSG combo. I wanted to try that as
Open
well.
field. That's interesting. That's very interesting. All right, so it's 4 versus 4 now. Looks like. Again, we're starting to get through. So again, these guys are veterans, so they're starting to target the Minamotos. They're starting to target the Juicy Julius there. There's a Barca primary there. It's also getting hit for pretty significant damage. I think he might have switched targets mid-fight. Junichi did.
I did.
Yep. So his Mina's going down alongside of the Julius right there. Those should both basically go down at the same time. So again, they're basically on even footing at the moment. However, if you look at what's remaining, so you've got Big Rick with Richard, Charles, and Barca, and then you've got Junichi with Richard, Richard, Joan, and Genghis. So a little more damage available on Junichi Rain's part, and a little more tankiness available on Big Rick. Now, as you have more troops, tankiness goes kind of bye-bye, but as you get less troops, tankiness actually works out in your favor. So this is going to be interesting to see how this works out. Me personally, if it was me picking the targets so far, I would have picked Genghis primary. Genghis would have been my first target on Junichi Rain Big Rick, so I would have picked him first alongside of his YSG, and then also his Mina that you sent packing as well, or almost packing. He's still kind of going there. Looks like Big Rick should win this just based off the fact that he's got 2 tanky commanders versus 1 tanky, 1 buff commander. Yeah.
He's still got.
Yeah, let Charles Wyatt.
Yeah.
Jeez.
But see, that's the thing, right? So we just talked about it.
That's why I wanted to drop
Yeah, we just talked about it, right? I think.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
Drago, edit this out.
Charles YSG probably not that great of an army if they were focused, but the problem is nobody focuses Charles because nobody wants to target them first. And what Rick's kind of counting on is that exact fact. So he's sitting there pumping out YSG damage the whole fight. Whereas if it was a YSG Alex or an Alex YSG, that army would have already been gone. So that does make a lot of sense. It nerfs your damage quite a bit and your tankability on that army. But again, it doesn't matter if your army's that good if you're not standing because you got nuked down. So that's the premise behind it. So I think we're conceding that Rick won on this one.
Yeah.
All right, good job, Rick.
That's my YSG.
Rick with the victory.
Back at the castle on purpose. No, I'm serious. I leave him there because of habit to be garrison because I'm paranoid about what I'm watching solo mode.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah, it's okay. I purposely don't have tier 5.
All right. So
I mean, if you're gonna test something, now's the time.
Yeah,
no,
absolutely.
I know.
Absolutely.
It's just habit. I know. It would have fit better.
Absolutely. All right, so here's some runes like we were talking about. There's a troop health rune right there. Gold production, not going to help you on the battlefield. And everything else is gathering. Well, yeah, eventually, yeah, so you can heal your troops.
Well, he's getting it because he just lost to you, so he needs the gold.
All right, so here's the other, again, a good way to deploy your troops quickly. Again, just pick a target. So it could be a rune, it could be a barbarian, it could be a resource node. Whatever you want it to be, again, just use your presets. So again, I've gotten really quick at this to the point where I can just go really, really quick. I've done this a few times. Yeah.
I just want to make a suggestion for your battle class. I know you've gone over this before, but at some point when you're done having everyone over, like exactly which you should target first in the battlefield.
That's what we just did.
No, I mean, like, I heard you saying about Genghis and stuff, but like, I try to explain this to people in my kingdom and they don't really listen, but I figure if I could just guide them to your video.
Okay, so at whatever minute mark we're at, again, you want to focus the high damage stuff first and leave the tanky stuff for last. The tanky stuff, 9 times out of 10, does not cause damage, or it's troop damage. It's not nuke damage. So you can kind of understand what you're getting with that. Whereas with nuke damage, sometimes it can be 15k, sometimes it can be 10k, sometimes it can be 50k with 3 different nukes happening at the same time. I mean, it all kind of comes together. So you want to make sure that you take out the high damage stuff first, like your Genghis, your YSG, or high priority, like Alex, like Saladin, which is a combination of both, really. Anything that's got a nuking component to it, skill damage component, you want to have those first. Then you start targeting the Richards, the Charleses, that kind of thing afterwards, because you're going to be able to have more troops available to take those things on. If you start with those first, it's going to take quite a while to get through that stuff, and then also getting nuked at the same time. You're gonna go down pretty quick.
I get tired of AE where I'm like, guys, hit this first, hit this one. Just watch Drago's video, okay? Just watch.
Just do it.
It's requirement.
Yes. All right, so still moving some of my troops back because I got sidetracked with all the action. We've got Caps versus Grinch. We've also got Hawks coming in. Okay, so Caps and Grinch versus Hawk, and I don't see another T5 sitting here for... Wow. Yes, so we're going to do 2v2. And again, it's all about coordination. So again, the idea would be that Hawk and whoever's with him, and I can be with you in about a minute and a half if you want to wait. Yeah, in fact, I'm right there. Sweet. So, oh wait, Prodigy's there. Perfect. So, Hawk and Prodigy versus the Grinch and Easy Company. Yeah? That sound like a plan?
Okay, did I hear my name?
Yes.
Nope.
Hawk and Prodigy.
You've been voluntold.
Versus Grinch and Easy Company.
All right.
And let's
Mom, turn the TV back on.
If you...
I don't want to battle easy.
So let's get the WoW. We're just gonna say WoW 1 and WoW 2 just to make it simple. So WoW 1 on the left and WoW 2 on the right. Give yourself some space because I'd like you guys to be like you're coming in together on an initial clash whenever the pass is open. That's kind of the way I want it to look. And again, keeping in mind,
you should get in separate Discord call targets.
just go ahead and call the targets if you're both here. Hawk, go ahead and call targets for you and Prodigy, and Easy, go ahead and call targets for you and Grinch. Okay.
I think Grinch.
Oh yeah, Grinch should be a radio announcer.
Okay. Well, Grinch can do the call. That's fine. Hawk, are you available for voice or no? No. Okay. Either Hawk or Prodigy. Which one of you want to talk for target calling?
Probably Hawk. Grandpa, you here?
I see Hawk muted, so it looks like it's going to be you.
By default.
By default. Okay, Hawk and Prodigy, can you move to the left where the longer mountain range is? That can be your starting area. Your other left. where Hawk's heading. There you go. And then Easy and Grinch, same thing to the right. There's a longer mountain range there. To your right, if you can move over there.
You sounded like my football coach back in the day, Drago.
So to your other, yeah, your right, yeah, all the way to the right. There you go. So again, for those of you that,
I'm glad he's not like using a whistle.
Yeah, I don't have a lion's jacket on, right? All right. So again, you can double tap your troops here to select all and move all, just like that, and it's very simple to do. Or you can select the target, gather. Well, you can't gather multiple armies at the same time. But say I want to attack these barbs. You select the multiple selection on the bottom right there, and then you can attack with all that way as well. When I'm fighting, I generally do it that way. I don't like to drag and drop when I'm fighting. I want to pick a target. Like say I saw this YSG for Grinch. I would hit the target, select all, and then hit march, and I would attack that target. That's how I would do it. All right, so I'm going to do a countdown. Are you guys ready? Blue team, are you ready? Whichever blue team wants to be.
Ready.
All right. Prodigy, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. We're going to go ahead and count down. Again, using the same things I just talked about. Pick out priority target, high damage targets first. You want to coordinate as a team. Both of you want to target the exact same target, because if you do, that target will melt and you can move on to the next target, okay? All right.
Maybe. Sorry, I don't understand. One more time.
Okay.
We have to pick the same target.
The idea is that you and Hawk, you're going to call out a target, Prodigy, okay? So, for instance, you've got the Grinch's YSG, or you've got the Julius for Easy Company. Those would be, in my opinion, the top two targets you would want to go after, because that's YSG and YSG. The less AOD.
Hey, where did Marge go?
Say again?
Once you target Easy Company, the Julius, he throw his march far away.
Well, that's one less army he's got in the battlefield. Whether you kill it or whether you don't let it get attacked, it's the same thing. He's not being effective on the battlefield.
Yeah, when you
scared him up.
Hawk's YSG.
Yes. So, but you get the idea.
Which is top left.
Yeah, you want to target. You want to call out a target for your team, and then you want to say attack Grinch's YSG, or attack Easy Company's Julius, or attack Hawk's YSG, or attack Prodigy's YSG. The idea is that your team, you want to coordinate all of you attacking with all 10 armies at the same time on that target. That YSG will literally melt in 3 seconds if all 10 of you are hitting it at the same time. Basically, as soon as your first nuke goes off, he's dead. Then you want to already have another one queued up. So I would already have Prodigy's Genghis queued up. After YSG's down, Genghis and Prodigy's next. That would be the rotation. Okay? All right.
Grinch, stay with my area buffs.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Drago.
Yep.
During in KVK when you got just a big ball of mess, what's the best way to pick your click the face, like the little profile that's sticking out? I mean, how do you target and all that?
You can do that too. So whenever you're attacking groups, you can actually select the portrait that pops out whenever the battle starts. You can select that instead of selecting the army. That's the other thing too. You want to make sure that you're using that. It's a lot easier. You can click that portrait of the army that's popped out versus having to select the army inside of a big shuffle.
Okay, so
that does work.
Like,
that does work. Absolutely.
Yeah. And honestly, if that doesn't work, just call out your target.
Correct.
I'm hitting this guy.
Correct. Which you should always be doing. You should always be doing that.
Well, in the last KVK, I was sneaking peeks over at AOC, and some of the time, when y'all would get in those big battles, it was just, you know what's going on. How do you even know if your troops dying? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're just so much
Sometimes
stuff.
you don't.
Yeah, you don't need to know. you have you have an objective, and that is to take down the target that you're calling out. And whether you've got 4 armies or 5 armies, it does not matter.
And if you get confused by that, just send Jesse in-game mail.
And honestly, we've sent someone in to target them and pull the one so we can all target them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I saw y'all baiting them over to your
Exactly.
All right. So while we're talking about it, let's get these guys fighting. I think they're getting itchy. So I'm gonna do a countdown. Prodigy again. Are you ready?
Wait. Hawk is here. Can you write something?
Hawk, can you pop an emoji just to let you know that we're here, or us know that you're here?
He said
he's good.
Okay.
Easy.
All right, so Grinch, stop attacking. Stop attacking. You get a little itchy. You see how Grinch is stopping each march one by one? That's rough to see. So you want to double click. You want to double click your troops, and then hit the home button. So if you're marching, you can double click and then hit the home button. You all stop. It's all stop. It's full stop.
Well, Garrison.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it looks like a house. I think it's a camp button or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Hit the home button.
For me, the home
is the return
button.
Go back right? Home. Yeah. It's the tent. How about that? The tent. Yes. All right. All right. So I think we're all ready. I think we're a little itchy, including the Grinch. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Fight. Easy go.
Okay, let's start with
You see what Easy did? He let Grinch go first. He takes the hit.
Oh, you're retreating.
Oh no. Okay, so now we have 10 versus 9.
Save that YSG, Hawks. Save him.
Hit Hawks Genghis.
Yep.
Now you see what he did. I'm gonna be quiet so y'all can call targets.
Fuck him up.
Somebody's hitting the wrong.
Yep. I see Saladin getting hit. And Alex getting hit.
Yep. Oh, I'm not. Yeah. YSG.
Call out your next target.
What's up, boss?
Let's go Grinch, the cavalry. Oh.
What's next?
My YSG Edward has not done as well as I thought he was going to do. Let's stay after Hawks. Genghis.
That's going down.
You should already have the next target up.
Hit Prodigy if we can get to it.
Where are you guys at?
612 161. 612 161.
Oh, and I just finished max spec on my tab too. I've been waiting for these max.
Come on over.
Okay,
Alright.
Hulk, let's kill the easy company, the Julius.
No.
Going after that quiet.
Okay, guys, you can't. Oh,
That was
it's
Hulk.
not fair that y'all can hear each other.
Easy, you're going on what? Hey, easy, where you going? Easy, easy.
Never abandon your team without guys.
I think he hit the return button to get his.
Do I get the kill to?
Ooh, you guys are.
Jesse, you're saying you can abandon
let's go
teams long hey guys, I'm abandoning.
As long as you say you're doing it.
Hey, I do that. I'm like, I'm out of this flag, guys.
Damn.
Just Drago didn't bring this up.
Alex, 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 let's go for Alex.
Whenever you kill somebody, your troops are automatically going to go home, so you need to have them queued up the next target before you die.
Exactly right.
Yep.
So I was gonna do the next fight with Big Rick, like me and Big Rick versus two other ones, just so I can kind of showcase what that looks like. So.
Let's go for Alex.
Okay. Prodigy.
When are you gonna showcase the
Hawks,
T4 is
YSG.
taking out
There,
T5?
that's the next one. I want to showcase
what
what
I'm waiting
I want to showcase
That's what I'm
what
waiting
right looks like.
That's what everyone's waiting.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how I die slow.
That's next. I wanted to show this for the 2 versus 2, and then I wanted to show what it sounds like whenever it's on point as far as the target calling, so you know what it should look like, and then we're going to go into T4 versus T5.
And how can T4 help, like, in all this shit?
Same thing. You want to target the high damage targets.
Well, commanders.
Yeah.
But like, what do you
High damage.
Kind of
You want
commanders?
the T4 to have high damage too. So high damage nukers, like Cav T4 are very good.
Hey, look, I'm telling you right now, I only have 2 million, but 12 million of my 22 million were on shippies. Right? I killed 12 million.
Let's go, Constant.
Like right now as a T4 in this battle, I'd be targeting what they are targeting, and the moment my guys start taking damage, I'd be pulling back until they targeted someone else, and then going back.
Yeah, exactly. You need to be more strategic.
Prodigies.
I call it sniping. I call it sniping.
Yes, assassination. Whatever you want to call it.
That's the only way. That's the only way I snipe the fuck out of it. That's
Yeah, I call it cherry picking.
It's all the same thing.
Cherry picking.
It is too.
Yeah.
That's also why Loki.
I don't understand why Discord is so messed up today. I can barely understand you guys. You keep breaking up.
It's really bad.
Everyone's
It's so
I think it's because everybody's talking at the same time.
And
no, even when
No,
Drake
it's
is
also
it's a connection
he was
issue.
It's
Yeah.
disconnecting and reconnecting.
It's people are drunk.
Yeah.
People,
Okay.
they're slurring the.
Well, Drago,
Hey Billy, what's going on, buddy?
as per YouTube's new rules, you'll definitely have to mark this is not for
Hawks, Paladin.
That's a good target.
Go for Richard. Sorry, for the Marshall.
Like I see two of Easy Company's target marches
Yeah.
at almost dead. Like there's a reason for that. That means that
Dead.
targets weren't followed.
Take out Easy's Alex.
You should go ahead.
possible.
Or not easy, but take it.
Hawks, Aloe.
Go after. We're just gonna have to start hitting Prodigy.
Well, smack
There it
the
is.
constant too. It's right there. Just take it.
Oh shit! Oh, it's cool.
Okay, back up. Stop attacking.
Yeah. Run away.
Check your hospitals, guys. Check your hospitals.
You remember that, guys? You remember that tip earlier when we were like, "Hey, check your hospitals."
Oh, that's crazy.
Somebody's hospital's filled up.
No dead,
Drago
right?
is pulling back as when you know you're
Correct.
and waiting for
Yeah,
reinforcements.
definitely, Drago. Can you tell me how, as a group, we should pull out?
All right, Hawk,
Go
Easy Company, and Grinch,
You
go ahead and refresh.
almost made spit out everything.
Duel 88.
It always
You want to hop in the middle? Oh wait, we got caps. I'm sorry. Yeah, Duel 88 and caps. Junichi, you already
All right,
fought.
guys. My wife's a basketball coach, and she's got a ball game, and I'm fixing to head to watch.
All right, have fun, bud.
Oh, nice.
Can you say ball game one more time?
Ball game.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Say ball game one more time.
My wife's a
No.
basketball coach, and I've got to go to the ball game.
There you go.
Thank you.
Y'all take.
Have fun. Good luck.
Thanks.
Do you want to try 3 versus 3? We got
Hey, we should talk about him teleporting out.
You're
T4's next, right?
Well, we're
Yeah.
doing we're doing the one last one with T5 versus T5 because I want to show you what it sounds like whenever it's exactly fine-tuned when you're talking about target calling. So I want you guys to
Yeah,
show
let's
it.
do marches against 15.
Maybe
I'm
you
up
need
for
better
it.
Well,
demonstrators. I didn't hear very much calling.
I'm in the middle now, so I'm gonna do that. That's what it's for. Yeah. So it's me and Big Red.
Hey, is there over there?
I'm teasing. Don't hate me.
Jesse, you're from Canada. You can't use y'all.
It's funny, I spaced the
Yes,
TP.
we do. We do use.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all, listen to Jesse. Y'all don't use y'all right.
Y'all are whatever word I want to use.
Yeah.
All right, so
Well, just like you don't like the Germans, so I don't like the Canadians.
Thought we were friends.
We are. Everyone has that one Canadian friend.
Canadian
You're gonna
friend.
sneak into your bed, fall your hair.
Wow.
Listen. Do a fight. What's going on?
Every bit of
It's big and it's magnificent.
It is magnificent. All right, so let's get this through so we can go ahead and do
I think this conversation.
the T4 versus T5. So we got caps and duel. Junichi, go ahead and pull down a little bit. I don't want you to get hit by AoE.
All right.
Someone in WoW Tilda accept me?
No.
No.
I'll accept you.
No.
All right, were we full?
I can't hit your city, Apostle.
No request.
All right, caps and duel. Are you ready?
We're ready. I think.
Duel, you ready? All right. Rick, you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So
Is it 2 versus 2 or 3v
it's
versus 3?
2 versus 2. So go ahead and pull down Junichi if you could. I don't see another T5 here for a while. So 2 versus 2 is fine.
Hugs.
I know.
He's like, I know T5.
I'm bush.
Here, we'll just fight up by the fort up there. That's fine. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a countdown. Rick, and this is just how I would prep for a fight. Okay, so I'm gonna talk to Rick and say, hey, you've got 3 infantry armies sitting there. That needs to be the first things going in, so that they have to go through your infantry armies, which will hit a slow on them, which will hit a debuff on them to get to my stuff, because they're gonna see my stuff and want to attack it. So I'm gonna start calling out targets, and then I will start prepping a target for you right afterwards. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
All right.
5,
Countdown.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. Ready, Duel?
Yep. Let's go.
Oh,
Yes. So if you see that happening, you immediately go and attack the first person you see.
Hey, Duel, you heard everything Joe just said, so just count it.
Yeah, no problem. So you see how they're he's chasing after me. So I'm being a little more mobile. So Rick is literally pounding on him while barely touching me. First target is Genghis for duel. Duel 88, Genghis. Next target after that is Minna for duel.
No, not Minna. Such a nice guy. He's so squishy.
Drago.
It's like a big mess in
Drago,
there.
you'd go Minna over Alex?
Yes, Minna over Alex, but not YSG. I do see the YSG switching to Caps YSG. Caps YSG, Rick.
Yep.
Next is Edward. Edward.
Which
Oh,
Edward?
he's got.
There should be
he's got
only one.
YSG with Alex.
Target the Edward.
Yeah, there's only one Edward.
Oh, I'm looking at Richard.
Yeah, Edward and Richard are completely different. Alright, Edward's going
Edward's
down.
the guy with the
Next
shoe
target
on his
is
head.
back to the Minna.
Yeah.
Back to the Minna. After Edward's down.
Good boy. Good boy.
Alright, Edward's down. Check your hospitals, guys, by the way, as well. Switch to Minna, Rick.
Yep.
I'm at 230 on the hospital, guys, so just make sure you're checking. And see, I've still got all 5 of my armies, okay?
Yeah, someone target Drago's YSG. Get that.
Yeah. Yeah. Just sitting there, just unloading. Next is Alex.
Yeah, just unloading.
Alex on
YSG
caps.
with Alex.
Alex on caps.
Come on, red team. I'm seeing you hit 3 defocus.
Alright, so I also like to open up my troop window here. So I just lost my Minna, but I've got nothing getting hit right now,
Select
really.
anything.
That's because his Alex is running.
Yeah.
And honestly,
There
red
it is.
team, don't chase them down. Wait for them to come back.
Alright, so I've got Boudica next.
Hannibal.
Oh, you want to go Hannibal next? Okay.
Uh-oh.
You can go Hannibal next, that's fine. Go ahead. Hannibal's next. Hannibal at the flood.
He's like,
Why
he's like,
is your Wyatt still
I know. I know.
This YSG barred one of Mika's group.
Alright, so I think we're done. I think we're done. Let's hold the let's go ahead and cancel it up. It's clearly that we won here, right? Y'all would agree?
all right, recalling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think y'all agree. Alright. So
Guys, quick, they're complacent. Attack.
now's the time. But you'll see reports like this. So 500 severely wounded versus 2,300. 500 versus 200. 0 versus 900. Those are the types of reports that you will see because you're targeting. You're targeting specific troops and they're getting double nuked.
Not really fair to
900 versus
Big
75.
My YSG was very sneaky there.
Yeah, I know, right? 1,000 versus 3,800.
both. It doesn't even matter. You didn't have to hide it. You
Yeah, 2,700 versus
first and they wouldn't hit it.
17,000.
Yeah.
That's the type of reports, and I got a pretty good hit on this one too. 9,000 versus 2,300.
My Ethelfled.
About even. Yeah. 8,000, 8,000. Another big one in favor of me. So I mean,
Wow.
you'll get that stuff. Like that's the stuff you'll get.
Drago, should you keep targeting until you smash the army? Because once they get redline, they're technically not really doing any damage anymore. Could you go ahead and switch, or do you wait till they smash?
No,
dude, that's
get
not true,
them,
bro.
Get them down.
Yeah, get them
and
down.
out. Yeah,
Especially
get them
considering
down
they
now.
could have a debuff. So even though they might not be causing the damage, they might have a debuff, which is not affected by. It's not affected by how strong their army is.
And if they got a healing munch, they can reheal. Like
Wow.
Apostle switched off my Richard yesterday, and I healed right back up.
Only so much, but yeah, not all the way.
Yeah.
All right, so let's.
No, but it's still gonna make a difference.
Everybody go ahead and get your refreshes done. Let's do T4 versus T5. I think we've got Junichi here still. If you want to be the T5 to get beat on, please make sure that your hospital is not full as well.
I want to see home fries next.
Yeah.
Utilize.
Yes. Home fries and.
Home fries.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're not. Okay.
No,
I'm gonna.
you won't.
I'll
Trust
attack
me.
home fries.
I know CPR. You good?
You do it like this is the whole point of learning. We're
I
gonna
would not
keep
let
you
Bill use
alive.
CPR.
Where's the? Is there a marker in WoW till this, or are they really? Okay. No.
I posted it on Kingdom Chat.
Oof. A little low on food. Then.
You just absolutely have to stay together.
Yes.
T4
So again,
have to
here
work together.
and here's the thing. So
Key.
if you're two T4s versus two T5s, you're gonna lose. I mean, it's plain and simple of it. Unless the T5s really, really, really suck. Okay. If they're just bad, you'll win. But in all reality, if you see a group of T5s and you're T4, just sending yourself in the middle of it is not going to help. You're not going to do anything. Okay. So, with Patriot X coming in the middle here. Okay, and we've got Home Fries coming in the middle. Junichi, can you pop in the middle? You want to do a little playing?
Sure, I'm coming.
All right. Yeah, Home Fries and Patriots, go ahead and come on in.
But it's gonna take me a little bit.
That's fine.
Just
keep on coming back. Yeah, just keep on coming back.
Basically, you want an average of like 8 against 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Really, Patriot? You didn't see me.
I need a boyfriend.
He needs an adult.
Oh yeah, I need work friends. That's right.
Yes, scout
And
for
just
War
remember, if
Frenzy.
you're targeted,
Jesse, I'm gonna go next round. I'm gonna headset.
up.
She dropped the other one. What's up?
Oh no.
It's not.
Oh no.
Well, you're wet.
Actually, let me take that back.
Did you go for
Don't.
Is there a spot
If a
for me or not
T5
yet?
starts to try and run away from you guys, don't chase him.
Yeah.
Don't chase him. Make him come back to your group.
Mm-hmm.
Is there another spot?
There's everybody can participate. You can come on over. We're going to do a battle royale here at the end. In fact, I might just do it for the T4s only, so they can have a little bit of fun, so that the T5s don't just smash everything. But using everything we've just talked about over the last hour and a half, I want you guys to coordinate. Like, just, you don't have to, like, you can even do like a Survivor where you start forming alliances right now, so that when we do the battle royale, you can team up, and then the last two of you can fight each other out or something. If you know what I'm saying.
Does anybody want to TP out if you're not going to be fighting by chance?
I'm not in there, so don't.
Just
I'm not
join WoW till, and then teleport over, and if you want, go back.
I'm watching and judging.
Judging everybody. I'm judging you all.
Don't judge me.
I will judge.
Are we going to talk about
Jesse
not
always
hitting
judge.
Apostle, your teammate, when he's that was kind of an issue last game, BK, if I remember.
What did you say? When I
said,
left,
are we going to talk about not hitting your the other alliance? Not selecting them off?
Well, when you're in KVK, that
I never did that,
need to-
and if I
yeah.
did it, I did it once. I apologize, because I've never taken out an army. Never.
yeah, when you're in KVK, you definitely need to make sure you don't hit your own alliance, like your own
Although
alliances in your kingdom.
someone did complain to me that I left them in a flag alone, but to me that was your fault, because why would you stay in the flag alone?
I'm not losing this flag. I'm not losing this flag.
Right? Like, all you have to do is hop out and go back in, and you're good. But no.
Alright, so I'm bringing my 5 full infantry army out as well.
But yeah, I totally might have hit the Apostle.
Purpose.
I totally
I'll
believe
also
I
change
totally
my
did
city
that.
skin as well.
Hey,
But I-
can someone from WoW accept?
Which wow. I know.
early brace.
Oh, they say
All right, so we've got
like someone from what?
So I want to show you something here. So I'm gonna do something small, and in fact, let's put Patriot and Home Fries out of this for right this second, because you're all the same alliance for one. But Miss Maya,
Fuck that.
go ahead and come up as well with your let's just say two biggest armies, your two best armies, your best nuking armies. So Minna and Herman, I guess, or
I got kicked. What are you saying, Drago?
Well, you're dead center in the middle of the kill zone, so that's fun.
Which you don't want to be.
Baby, Teddy's coming in.
Do you want me to switch over to Y1?
Yeah, go ahead and do that. We do have a spot.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, Home Fries.
Coming in. This is just getting very.
You can jump in Y1 as well if you want.
I said what I said.
You want me to?
Ew.
Yeah, go ahead.
Why did we just accept that?
That guy. Thank you, Rick, for the resource reserves, by the way.
Wow.
I haven't heard from you in a while. Gotta give you a hard time.
All right, so Miss Maya, let's do. Is your Sun Tzu
Come in.
army a nuking army, or is it made for? Well, first off, why? Okay, hold on. Why does your Sun Tzu army have cav in it, Miss Maya? Full cav.
It's all part of deception.
Yeah.
If someone.
Yeah, I mean.
Jesse, you can send me in a well, please, Jesse. Thank you.
Yeah, I got you.
Yes,
All right, so Miss Maya,
Thank you, Jess.
you've only got 250, so I can't use you. Hold on, sorry. You need to have 300. You need to have 300k.
She said because she wants to, man.
All right, Patriot's got full buffs here. So, Patriot, I want you to use your Richard Charles and your Sun Tzu. And Junichi, I want you to use your Richard and your Julius. Now again, if this is a 5 versus 5 fight, okay, if it's just Patriot Act versus just Junichi, you can do what they were talking about earlier, where you can kind of come in, snipe a couple targets, and then run away. But you're going to take heavy damage. You're going to take heavy damage. Your hospital's going to get filled up very quickly because those T5s pack a heavy punch. That's the reason people get T5, right? But if you can be selective and be strategic, so if you can catch a T5 out of position, or if you can get all of your armies on top of one or two different armies from a T5, that's when T4 can really start to come into play as being effective against T5. You can't go head to head. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason there's T4 versus T5. But on the battlefield, especially in KVK or even in Ark of Osiris, you can position yourself effectively to where you can swarm a T5, and T5 go down pretty quickly with a full swarm. So that's why I recommend as a T4, you really want to focus on getting a maximum amount of troops to fill up 5 full armies with proper troops. So if you've got Richard Charles, you want to have 300,000 plus T4 infantry. Okay, if you've got Herman Osman, you want to have full army of T4 archers. You want to have, if you've got Baybars and Pelagius, you want to have a full cav army. If you've got Mena double C, full cav army. But you should focus on nuking damage, because that nuking damage is less affected by how much attack you have for your T4 and T5 versus the troop damage that T4 and T5 provide. Make sense?
Also,
Definitely
too,
something with all caps.
you absolutely have to remember, very, very rarely do you are in there to take the damage to lure
Correct.
one out, because a T5 sees a T4, right? So
Yeah.
realistically,
Correct.
you just have to wait.
Correct. So 2 versus 2 here.
I know that from
Again, this is
experience.
very unconventional. I usually wouldn't recommend
I'm
T4
always
versus
the base.
T5, 2 versus 2, like 2 armies versus 2 armies. But I want to show you guys what it looks like, 2 armies versus 2 armies, so it doesn't hurt them too bad in the hospital. But then next I'm going to do T4 versus T5 the way that you should do it, where you should swarm targets quickly and then jump back out of the fight. So that way you're taking out 1 or 2 armies and then rolling. Or in real battle, generally guys like myself, Junichi, all the other T5s you saw earlier, they're going to be on the front lines, and that's what I expect all the T5s in my kingdom to be doing, is being on the front lines, tanking the damage, so that the T4s behind us can come in and start doing that sniping and doing that attacking of the high damage targets and filling the rallies at the same time and doing all those things that help win battles. Like, this is what's going to get you to the center of a lost kingdom versus stuck in the side where you just started. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you see how Patriot has positioned his troops here. Richard up front. Same thing with Junichi. He's kind of angled to the front. I'm just going to do a quick countdown, just a 3, 2, 1, go, and then we'll go ahead and get rolling, okay? So 3, 2, 1, go. Go, I say.
Guys, I made you
Just something to note. I mean, I just healed almost a full hospital, and that was 100 million resources each, almost.
Yes.
So,
that's so gross.
Farm.
You need to farm. 100% you need to farm. Yes. I think that goes without saying.
Especially if you're afraid of it.
Yes.
Yes.
Are these 2 T4s?
This is 1 T4 versus 1 T5. Junichi's the highest power player on the server. So the exact opposite of.
Why?
Why is Patriot?
Why?
Because.
Run!
Because I want to show you guys what this looks like.
Your T4s are tough though, buddy.
Yeah. I mean,
Focusing
I think most
on
T4s,
image on,
like,
so I'm trying to get him to focus.
yeah, you're trying to focus on the mixed troops, right? Yeah.
Situation, this wouldn't happen. Like, this would be stupid
Correct.
of him to do.
Correct.
I've done it before.
So why are we
But I want.
showing it?
So
This is the
okay,
portion
your
of
channel. Let me explain. So here's what I'm trying to show. Like, most people that are T4, especially the newer T4 that haven't really fought a whole lot, they just think if they're going to go up against T4, they're just going to melt. Like, they're just going to just disintegrate. Like, you can see Patriot, he's got one army that's going down, okay? But he's got a T5 army with extra troops in it because it's got Julius in it. And is that Barca as well? No, it's YSG. So Julius in it. It's going to give an extra 15% troop capacity. He's putting some damage onto this T5. And I guarantee you that that battle report, it's probably pretty even on the power scale. So, again, 2 versus 2, even though it looks bad in front of you, it's not actually that bad. It's going to cost more for Junichi to heal up those troops that he lost than Patriot to heal up the troops that he lost. So, again, he lost the battle, right? But he's winning the resource war, and when you're fighting T5, resources are everything. If you can run them out of resources, that's when you win. Okay? So share that report.
Certain things, but
Share that report.
And hack their credit cards so they can't get more resources.
is it to show that T4 shouldn't be as scared
Correct.
as they normally
Yes.
are? Because that I get,
Yes.
but I'm like, dude,
Yes, again, and before we even started this, I said if you are 2 versus 2 against a T5 and you're T4, do not do this. I said do not do this, but I wanted to show you what you should be doing on the field if you're going to be in that situation, if you can't run. And then on top of that, you need to understand that T5 are not invincible. So now, even this, right? So, Junichi, pull up your...
I sent them to you, Drago.
Okay. Junichi, pull up your... Here, 1 second. I'm getting the battle reports.
I posted the
All right.
report in the
All right.
Kingdom.
So you see the battle report right here. Patriot lost 21,000 severely wounded versus 15,000 of Richard Charles. So he lost 84k power versus 150k power from Junichi on that one. And then the second one's probably really bad. Let me see this one. Yeah, this one's fine. So Richard Charles versus Richard Charles, 1,000 versus 1,000. This is even. So again, I mean, it's not as bad as it seems. Even though you're losing, you're winning. You're winning the war. You're winning the overall war. And again, from what Jesse said, a fear perspective, you should not be fearful of T5 if you have T4, especially if you've got a good amount of troops and proper tech, and you are surrounded by your alliance mates.
I would even I would even say there's one more thing that's like that T5 just means high spender. That doesn't mean you know good battle strategy. That doesn't mean you have good command.
That's very true.
That's correct.
90% of the time they suck, actually.
Yeah,
Like
I watched
90% of it.
I watched a whale in my kingdom pop up with power all of a sudden, but he didn't have the commanders to compete.
Yeah, you guys should fight me more often.
The second you the second that first army goes down and it becomes 2 versus 1, though, you have to.
Exactly.
If you're
That's
actually
my
in
thing.
that
Not if it's a
situation.
Richard. If you're remaining armies of Richard, you might as well not even run unless you got a castle.
Correct.
Well, no one would really be
Okay,
out
but
there
in
with
a
Richard
real
like that.
war situation, though, our T4s are supplying our
God.
T5s with all the resources they need. So realistically,
Hey,
like doing
realistically,
something like
Tuddy's
that
out there-
is just not feasible.
Realistically, Tuddy is out there on the front lines with Dragos beating ass.
Well,
And getting
one thing
zeros.
I've seen is I've had some friends from my old kingdom that were like max with the correct commanders fight
Yeah.
T5 with the wrong commanders,
Yep.
and they would win.
We would win every.
Oh, yeah.
I can't tell you.
Win against T5.
I can't tell you how many
But-
times I've seen just crap commanders on T5 and just even when I was growing through T4, it just melt them because they didn't know what they were doing.
At the
There's
end of the
currently
day,
a tier 5. I'm sorry, go ahead.
The only difference between a T5 player and the max T4 player is 8% damage. So you know what 8% damage is? That's a difference in command. That's you having bad commander, me having good.
Like a
commander.
good example, Solimar. What
Yeah,
happened to him?
yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Hello.
Hey, Billy.
There's a tier 5 in my
Billy.
kingdom right now.
Hey,
They're
Billy.
trying to kill things with a Salamar. Or not a Salamar, a Saladin.
Okay. Okay, now who are the teams
Can I make a-
forming the T5 to defeat them?
I'm up in it.
All right, so
Can I make a quick comment, Drago?
Yeah.
Can I make
I
a
gotta
quick
go
ahead.
ahead, guys. I'll catch you guys
see you
later.
guys.
All right, later, go.
Bye.
All right, go ahead.
So I just want everybody
Bye.
to know, I 18 million troops, but they're not all T5. I actually don't build T5 except for like to win the Thomas. and stuff.
Correct.
I only build T1. I use T1s a lot, and in last KVK, because T1s are fast, and with good commander, I'm running circles around people. They think I've got my they don't look too closely often, so I can fool people with the T2s and the T1s. So I deliberately do this. So I have full marches of T1, and of course T4s, because like you guys are saying, they're cheaper to heal there, and that 8% not as I have some pretty good commanders. So granted, Drago still needs to help me with some of my infantry command, But other than that, I just wanted to make sure you guys knew I just T1, and you guys also should know that to go from T1 to T2,
T1.
I'm serious. And then you want to build
only
T4,
build-
you build from T3. It's the same
He's
cost.
trolling us, isn't
Yeah. It's like, yeah, I fight with T1, you'll suck.
I'm not
Troll, Junie, get out of
Well,
here.
actually,
Come on.
that's not necessarily true. It's like 3 or something is cheaper to upgrade to T4,
Correct.
but or is it T2? One of them is
No,
more
it's the
expensive.
same.
Like 2 of them are more expensive, and one of them is actually cheaper.
Okay, I'm under the impression, and I could be wrong, but I was told for a year now that to build cost the same as building a T1 and upgrading it to T2 to
That's
T3.
correct.
No,
That is correct.
no, I don't really.
It is.
That's
That is
See,
correct.
for me, it's T2 because it's resources and time. You have to look at the time
It's
as
still
well,
the same.
and how much.
It's
still the
same.
same.
It's
It
the
adds
same.
up to be the same.
And that's my point. I'm not trolling. I'm really
I know,
use
but
the
it never
T1s.
used to be, and I'm very old.
Yes. Yeah. Because I know that's a question that's been around for a while, and I think it was at one time more efficient to train like T1, T2, and then upgrade them to T4, T5, like Jess is saying. But I think they fixed that to where it's if you go through each level, it's literally the same gap at each different tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fixed it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You guys have to tell me these things. I'm so old
Wait.
school. school.
We just
But I'm
did.
like, nope, only like T2.
Welcome to 2019. Yeah.
I don't read updates.
Yeah.
Welcome to being a leader.
Yeah.
Welcome to the leadership.
There it is. Welcome to being a
Check
leader,
your
Skywalker.
Probably patch notes.
Apostle, you can go.
All right.
I will.
So let's do. We're gonna continue this, guys. This is an hour and a half stream so far. I do want to break this up into two parts. We're gonna do the open field stuff today, and then we're gonna do the rally stuff tomorrow. Okay. But I do want to end the stream with a nice battle royale. Everybody in the middle, having fun. Just again, please check your hospitals.
Okay.
Now we're talking.
Please check your hospitals.
But you skip T4.
T4 is first.
Someone's
White people.
T4 is first, and then we'll do T5s afterwards, because I don't want T5 to just go and rampage the whole place. Okay.
Well, that's real life.
It is real life, however.
Everybody in T4 just swarm on the T5 and take them out.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. I have to disagree with that. Draco, you just taught them how to win.
I did.
Yeah.
I did, but they can't coordinate
What?
properly right now.
Please.
They cannot coordinate properly
we
right
can.
now because we're all in the same
Oh,
chat.
Well, honestly,
Welcome to the
honestly,
leadership,
what's
Jesse.
Draco,
Yeah.
the point of this class if we just did one and they can't
Okay.
utilize
Okay. Here's what we'll do.
Just
Here's what we'll do.
did.
Well, we're gonna do it on the battlefield. I mean, you need to learn and then do it on the battlefield.
Jesse just wants cheap kills. You're
Okay.
shady.
Yeah, she does. So. Okay. Hold on. Clear channel. Clear channel. Dragothian's gonna go to the top right. I want. Let's see. Where's the next T5 I see?
I'm
And
ready to hear because it's
realistically-
out.
All right.
You
Big
should
Rick,
have
go
less-
bottom right. Go bottom right.
And for the record, I would not box myself in here in the actual war.
Draco.
Yeah.
I know
Draco,
Smack in the
What's
middle.
happening?
You know what you
Dead
should
smack in
do?
the middle.
What's that?
You should
Jesse
do
broke
two
my
T against one T5 and then the team to do what they're supposed
That's
to
what I'm doing.
do.
So I'm splitting all the T5s up into different quadrants inside this square thing. And then I'm going to have T4s join T5s. So it's going to be one T5 leading versus T4s.
I like the battle royale idea better.
Well,
'Cause
that's
what
it's
actually-
that's kind of what it is. It's still what it is. It's like team.
Shush your
It's like
mouth.
team
That's
battle
gonna-
royale. Yeah, it's like team battle royale.
I'm not good at the shush.
Okay, Junichi, go bottom left since you're already there.
We know.
Over there.
No. We fucking
Well, that means your mouth is never too busy. That's terrible. That's just absolutely
Hawk, go
It's
top left.
one
Looks like you're already
of
doing
my-
that. All right.
My
And
most endearing
terrible.
qualities.
Oh my
What do you mean?
gosh.
Easy. Are you still here,
Alright,
Easy, or
got
no?
Clear channel.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
Easy. Well, here's the thing. We all need to drop tags too if we're gonna do this, because we can't fight each other if we're. That's the other
It
thing.
doesn't look fair.
Yeah.
T5 players change the alliance.
Here, I'm gonna
You need me?
I'm gonna transfer lead to my alt,
Bring it on.
and then everybody has to drop tags. Okay.
Oh, everybody does?
Everybody. Yeah, everybody has to.
Nope. No, T5 only.
Everybody. Oh, she can't fight each other.
No,
It's
no.
not fair.
T5, leave. T4, stay.
All right.
Actually, Drago,
It's
No,
fair.
no, that's an unfair advantage, and it wouldn't be.
So again,
realistic.
clear channel. Let me get everybody organized. Looks like Hawk top left is where you're at. I'm on top right. Big Rick, are you on the bottom right, or it looks like Easy's already taken that?
Yeah, I'm on bottom right.
Okay, get in the corner where the bones are at, and then same thing with who was on the left. I want to say I put somebody on the left, and now they're not there.
Oh, I see bones. Okay.
Where's the T5 on the left?
Me?
I don't see
Junichi?
you. Where are you at?
Hawk's over there.
You didn't put one on the left.
Oh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, Junichi ran left corner. And then we still have, because we got two on the bottom right now. So we got Easy and Big Rick. So Easy, yeah, you're in the middle right, if that makes sense. And then up where Hendix and Maya, can you go up to where Hawk is at, please? And drop your alliance as well. Everybody that's in the middle here needs to drop their alliance. You can't have alliance buffs and be able to attack everybody.
What am I? Who am I killing?
You're gonna have a team, okay? Y'all just need to listen. What's happening here? So I'm
Okay.
putting everybody
It's not
together
fair.
in teams, but it's gonna be a battle royale. But your team, you want your team to win, okay? So I'm gonna have 6 teams. There's gonna be 6 teams.
All right.
Wouldn't we be hitting our own team without the alliance?
No, you're hitting
Yes.
the opposite.
Well,
Yes.
no, he's right. He's right.
With AoE.
Yes.
This is gonna be so bad.
AoE.
You know what? Free for all anyway. you have to kill your own colony first, and then you can go to the middle.
No.
Jago, let's just do WoW versus WoW.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, make it.
Main.
Do we have enough?
Accept me back.
Everybody.
Drago, accept me
I was gonna
back.
say everybody on the right side join WoW 1, and everybody on the left side join WoW 2.
Repeat, please.
Everybody on the right side of the map. So again, we're gonna be picking sides here.
I'm in the middle.
Okay. Hold on.
Like 15 people. on
This
the
should not
left
be this
side.
difficult, guys. Hold on. Okay. All right. Stand by. Again, let's get the T5 coordinated first. Okay. So Easy Company's right middle. I'm top right, and Rick is bottom right. Right side's done. Left side has got Junichi on the bottom left, nobody in the middle left, and then Hawk at the top left. So I need a T5 for the middle left. Who is not assigned as T5?
Where is Hawk?
Hawk is top left.
Home fries and Skywalker. What?
That ain't it.
Can we
Where's
just
Duel?
Skywalker?
Wasn't Duel here? Duel 88?
Duel's coming back.
Okay. Once Duel comes back, you're gonna go to where the if you're still in WoW 1, there's a red battle marker where it says Battle Arena. That's where I want you in the corner, like not in the corner, but in the side, like the side middle, but on that side of the mountain.
Left or right? I'm at wall 2.
Okay.
He's over with us.
Okay, so left side,
You're going to the
left
right
side, yeah. Apostle, go straight left, like straight left into that little nook.
All right.
Find where Apostle's at and go there. Okay, Duel.
I kill him.
Well, he's going to be on your team.
Kill him. Whoa.
So Apostle, I want you to go ahead and switch to WoW 2.
Legends never die.
Well, you can not die in WoW 2, so go ahead and do that.
I am.
You're in WoW. You're in WoW 1. You're in WoW 1.
I'm going as fast as I can.
So
I'm not letting you back.
T4s. Go ahead and split up as best you can. T4s, go ahead and split up.
Okay, I'm in WoW 2.
Yeah. Okay, so T4s.
Set me in WoW 2.
T4s split up between the 6 different T5s, and then again, if you're on the right side of this big area, this rock formation area, so if you're on right middle, right top, or right bottom, you need to be WoW 1. And if you're left middle, left top, or left bottom, you are WoW 2. Okay?
Skywalker and Home Fries, get over by me.
So just looking at the
WoW
map
2.
here, I think everybody that's, Nedry, Home Fries, you need to be on the right side since you're on WoW 1.
Okay.
Home fries.
Meatball, join.
I'm coming.
Someone's gonna
Crap.
die.
Let me go back. Let me give myself king so I can accept all these people.
I got him. I got taken care of it. If you want to stay where you are.
I've already started voting.
Skywalker took the other side.
He wants that king buff.
That ain't gonna hurt. I'm not gonna lie. That ain't gonna hurt. Oh, did you move me up to rank 3?
All right, who do we
I got a
got?
feeling you did. Or rank 2.
Secretly, I'm like, don't let any of them back.
This is my alliance now.
He's not
Mutiny.
fair.
Where am I at?
Mutiny.
He's not fair.
Have I missed myself there?
David Red, why are you going over there? Get on our side.
You pass by.
Bingo.
God, you're all horrors. Everyone here.
Big Rick's like, can't I get Warlord? Gee.
I'm just trying to make the sides even. Looks like
Not fair.
all the T4s are on the left.
Yeah, Drago's like, you get Warlord, you get Duke, you get Justice.
Hey, that's part of the preparation phase, didn't we? Did we say that?
Don't take away my general.
WoW 2, you get Sluggers.
Yeah,
get Fool.
Patriot Act gets the fool. All right, no big deal. All right, so where am I at? There we are. All right, so I've got Meatball and Skywalker on my team. Length, you can also come up with me, I guess, if you want to. Go to the top right corner. We've got Felipe, Silverflow, Mr. Hugs, and Easy Company. We got two. Okay, so Hugs going bottom right with Big Rick.
Already
Yep,
going.
I see that. Looks like we got quite a few folks that are on the WoW 2 side. Yeah, there's way more folks on WoW 2 side than there is on WoW 1 side.
That's why I was coming over,
Yeah.
but I got called out.
Yeah,
so
so
We'll smack them.
I mean, we
Okay, take.
hold on. The top two teams.
Ooh, we got
The top
Junichi
two
Rain,
teams are
boy.
good. David Red, go ahead and come over to WoW 2 side or WoW 1 side. And
Yeah,
Stretch Armstrong,
we're full
same
anyway.
thing. Stretch.
I know you miss me, Drago. I'll go ahead and have
I do.
Felipe,
I
wait,
do.
go-
I do.
No, stay over there.
That was more than that.
which team do you want me on, Drago?
Go to Big Rick's side.
Yeah.
Because Easy
So
Easy
English is
Company's
gonna be a
good.
free-for-all.
Easy Company's good, and I'm good. So yeah, that's actually it. Okay, hold on. Now we're offset again. Stretch, can you go to the left side with Junichi Rain? And then either Sir Thunda or Patriot go to. Wow, y'all got four. Okay, this is just gonna have to be the way it is. So y'all got 4 each. We got 3 each, and then 4 with 1. So Patriot, go ahead and go to the top with Hawk, if you could.
All right.
Stretch Armstrong, are you there?
He's fine. Leave him right there.
Perfect. Rick's got him taken care of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So again, guys, remember what we just talked about. All right. What are the priority targets? We've got our buffs up already, so we're good to go. What are the priority targets? We got YSGs, Genghis, and Edward. Those are the top 3 priority targets. All right. Then you start filtering down to Minna, Saladin, and Alex. Okay. And then finally you start getting into the tanky stuff or the epics, like Sun Tzu would be good. Would be to target as well, like the epic nukers. So Sun Tzu, Baybars, Osman. If there's an Osman primary, something's going on there. But you get my drift. Like you want to go after the nukers first. Once the nukers are done, then you start focusing on the tanks. Okay.
What about buffers?
Do you target 4
Drago?
over 5?
Where would you put those on the list?
Buffers. Usually buffers are going to be kind of that second tier. So same as like the epic nukers and things like that. So usually the buffers are going to be either super tanks like Constantine or Richard's a good debuffer actually if y'all think about it. You want to still save them for last.
I'm thinking more Ethelfled and Barca. I mean, they should be.
They're in that second tier. To me, that's second tier.
I got freaking kicked.
Do you
Just 'cause we're
target
struggling again.
T4 over T5 to start?
Nope. I usually go after just the actual commanders. So if I notice that it's a T5,
Yeah.
I do go after T5 primary just because they tend to cause more damage.
Okay.
Right.
I guess you'd always look for somebody out of position too, and you could switch targets to them, something like that. Catch a T4 like going the wrong way, you could kill them quick. I mean,
Grab a straggler.
Something you consider.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can do that.
There's always people out of position.
I hear somebody pouring something. All right, so I've got Link, Skywalker, Drago, Meatball, and then I've got Easy Company, 2D, Costa, and Silverflow, and then Rick, David Red, and Mr. Hugs. So bottom right's a little light, but not too bad.
We got We got this.
Where did so Junichi's basically positioned himself all the way to the front on his side, along with Sir Thunder.
I know.
He's basically starting in the middle. Maybe y'all could step back, but that's that's cool. Yeah, I know you're trying to protect Stretch Armstrong, but
that's what I was doing. Yeah, but I can move back.
Well, I mean, that's what we should be doing on the battlefield.
We won't target Stretch until it's over.
Until he moves. Until he moves. How about that?
I'm guessing he's AFK.
Once he moves. Okay, that's a huge.
No, he's
okay,
not.
so
He's typing.
Okay,
he's typing. He just can't talk.
Okay, so here's another big deal. Do not go AFK on the battlefield whenever it is fight time. Do not go AFK. Do not go AFK.
Yeah, you're gonna get kicked in that.
I swear to God, I will kick you out of the alliance so fast. If you go AFK,
But
when
isn't
we're
that
fighting,
like the definition of AFK?
well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're fighting, if you are in the front lines, and then you just say, you know what, let's go. What's happening? Come on. Who's doing that? That is awesome. Everything is awesome. Okay, so again, do not go AFK. Seriously.
Let's go.
All right. So again, let's do some call outs. Again, it's going to be a little hectic because we're all on the same channel. That being said, we just talked about what we should be doing. Let's just go ahead and do it. Is everybody ready that's not AFK? And if you're AFK, you're on the front line, ready to battle, you messed up anyway. So I'm not going to wait.
This is just an all-out brawl, right? We're not. Are we doing like?
Well, it's alliance versus alliance because we've got the right side WoW 1 and the left side WoW 2.
Someone's gonna die.
I'm saying, is it section versus section or what?
No, just it's right side versus left side. It's east versus west, East Coast versus West Coast.
Okay, WoW 2, you guys, let's all move south now that we're separated.
Yeah. So
Don't separate.
again, before we get started, you have your starting lanes. Don't move yet. Once we start, you can move. Okay. If you want to all start going to the bottom, that's fine. And thank you for tipping off your strategy. But
yeah, bring it on down here, Bob. Bring her on down.
Again, check your hospitals. Okay, check your hospitals right now. I do not want dead. Okay, do not die. No dead troops. All right.
Okay, so this isn't actually a demonstration to show how T4 can take down T5. It's just let's go.
We did that before. Yes, we're gonna be having a little bit of a battle royale, but each team has one T5, and the rest are T4. Okay. So
it's being recorded though, Jess. So we might can go back and say, hey, look what they did. They killed a T5.
Right.
This is how they did it.
I hope so. Either that or we're just feeding T5.
Well, we're not.
Please, no, do not attack me.
Again, we just learned how T4 should act in these situations. You should swarm with all 5 of your armies on one target for T5. If you start getting hit by those T5, you reposition yourself away, go towards the other T4s that are getting attacked, that kind of thing, okay? We just learned how to do that stuff, so this is the practice to that. Let's go ahead and put that into practice.
Why do I feel like this isn't gonna work and everybody's gonna jump me?
It's because you're paranoid and you think everybody's out to get you. That's why.
I know it's coming. It's okay.
If anyone's getting jumped, it's gonna be me.
Yeah.
No.
If you're worried about getting jumped, don't bring infantry. Bring something you can run.
Yeah. All right.
It's too late.
All right. So let's go ahead and just get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. Hey, WoW 2, move to the center. Go to the center.
Everybody on Drago's team, just follow me.
So.
I'm waiting for Big Rick to move. There he goes.
Sorry, my game froze. I didn't know what the hell.
Nobody
running.
All right. I'm going.
Target the. I don't even know who that's a fucking weird purple here. I don't know what. Sorry, I don't fight with these small
All right, Drago's team, go ahead and move forward. Just be behind me. Go ahead and target your first nuker that you see. I see a YSG. I see a Genghis. I see a Mina.
Target Stretch Armstrong's me.
Stay around me because this is a buff debuff group, guys.
Then Stretch Armstrong's Genghis.
Target the Joan of Arc.
Hawks YSG primary.
Bottom side.
I've got them.
Hawks Edward next. Oh, I forgot to respec my Sun Tzu.
Everyone's running.
Forgot to respec my Sun Tzu. It's Garrison Tech.
Oh, Oliver, hey, return to the fight. Don't leave me by myself. No.
Edward next, guys. Edward Hawk.
Dual
next.
88.
Yeah, he's pretty much
Skywalker's YS80, guys.
Everyone's leaving me.
Get in there.
Stainless steel.
Who are we targeted?
After Edward, Miss Maya's Herman.
Jesus Christ, I
Scratch,
can't even make
scratch that Patriot Axe
You know what? I
YSG.
can't even see
Scratch
time.
that Patriot Axe YSG.
After duels Genghis.
You guys just
Hit
gotta
net
keep clicking. Keep clicking on the ones you know you should target first, and then call it out the moment you target, so everyone else can try and target the same.
Hospitals, watch out for your
Yep, just
hospitals.
check mine.
Hit that help button.
to take out the YS. I see a YS. Blue team, return.
Next one is Genghis, Hawks Genghis.
I almost got the Genghis. It's down up. Whatever that is. Nerdy. Genghis is down.
Sure. Meatball, where are you going? Attack Apostle. Do something.
Alright, my game to
I can't even target. My game is locked.
Next is Hendix's Ethelflaed. Scratch that. Apostles Mina.
Excuse my language. How could you?
After that, it's Hawks Alex. Okay, guys.
Are we in one big ball, or is there a north?
There's
and
a
south
north
fight
one
going
too. There's a north one too.
Because I'm looking for guys. I'm like, what are you talking about? I don't see anybody.
Oh, there's reset.
There we go. I'm able to click something.
There's reset. Looks like people are moving, so hit them while they're moving, guys. Hit them while they're moving.
It's because everyone's trying to march back.
Yep. Hit them while they're moving. That means they're not hitting you.
Duels Mina.
Sun Tzu, Miss Maya's Sun Tzu on the top. Again, check your hospitals, guys. Make sure you're not getting dead.
Man, these retreating troops are just a pain in the butt.
You already have to have your next target up. That's the key. Have your next target up, ready to attack as soon as it drops. Apostles Mina is still not down, guys.
Man, dude was committed to getting me.
Alright, stop targeting Sky. I'm on hospitals.
Alright. Heal some troops, man.
No.
G up on the blue team.
Hit Link's favorite.
still in it.
I don't know how I'm still fighting with both these armies up front, but it's happening. Alright, so Ethelflaed for Patriot Act is next.
I'm a mess.
Realistically, red team should pull.
The blue and red teams are
I see a Minamoto.
Why is the fight outside the arena? Y'all are fighting in the chairs. Y'all fighting in the stands.
Kill the Minamoto.
This is like the wrestling match that went into the seats.
Everybody's
There's a
chasing.
car.
Only the Richards are
No,
left.
no, hit Silverflow's Minna. Knock that thing out.
He has con miss.
Miss Maya's YSG, or Sun Tzu's almost down.
Oh, he does have.
There's a double C for Hendrix
Duel's
that needs to go.
Duel 88. Richard
Got
needs
it.
to go down. Yeah. So what?
Bottom
There's
team, hit the
also
friend.
I'm taking down
Punisher
Duel's
who's
Wyatt.
just sits doing
Yeah.
nothing. That's the worst thing in the world, by the way.
He's getting debuffed by an Ethel Flip.
He's down. Who next?
That's Sun Tzu.
Yeah, Sun Tzu. Sneaky bastard's
Go
been
away,
hiding.
red team. Why are you guys continuing doing this?
Then after that, Charles, we go north to help them out.
Okay.
Hit Silverflow.
He's a ratio.
Stop going home, dude.
Run. Run.
Good job.
Again, check your hospitals, guys. Check your hospitals.
And home fries, I think you're being targeted. Going away with that mark.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Same with
No.
TREXE. You should be pulling away into
Correct.
your teammate.
Okay, hit Drago if you
Realistically, you guys should just be
do.
running
As
away. I don't know. I don't know. why you're
Patriot
so
Act, are you coming back to the fight?
soon as that is there, hit
Where-
Drago.
Oh. Patriot Act's coming back, everybody.
There we go. Now we're talking.
Take out Patriot Act.
We're going north.
Going north.
North. Get back in.
Oh, don't come north. I'm still fighting all these guys.
Hey.
On my own. On my own.
My Punisher.
I tried it.
Apostle's Belisarius, just because.
Apostles down.
No, the EK Conan, he's a traitor. He's a traitor.
That's because you keep attacking me.
Don't run.
I got
Another
Apostles.
probably are not aware of
Yeah.
is if you're running away and you can't get away, like they're still hitting
You
you,
might as well.
your active skills are
Yeah,
not
you might as well just sit there and
you
take it.
You have to charge. You might as well just take it.
Hey, Patriot, you leaving the battle or you
I'm chasing someone, I think.
I didn't want to.
I don't even know.
What
Okay, I'm
happened?
pretty much by myself at this point.
Blue team.
Mr. Hug, leave me alone.
Blue team.
Sorry.
Help.
You're not
I don't know. We got more red. We joined our block. Hold
Yeah.
on.
I'm pretty sure Easy Company cheated. He got full mark.
So, oh, it's Hawk. Hawk.
All right, we got.
He was hiding.
Easy put on God.
That's
Yeah, I
right.
want to say this little scrum right here is just what's left. Mr. Hugs, Big Rick,
Did Hawk die?
Patriot Act, myself.
No, Hawk's got one more for God. Hawk and
Where's
Patriot.
Okay.
Where's Trump?
Uh-oh, Hendrix is sneaking up from behind.
I
Kaluzo,
see
King
Big
Chitty.
Rick
Where'd y'all all
and
go?
Dragothene on the same team. That's not fair.
That's all that's left.
You're on the same team. Why were you on
There's 3 T5s on each team.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Yeah, but you
I'm
guys
sure.
have already worked together. You guys already know
Yes.
what you're doing. You should have been on.
I don't. Oh, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. I haven't played
shit.
this game, but a couple.
Where'd all these reds come from?
Jimmy's like both of them combined, though, right?
I see.
We were on separate sub teams. If that helps you get there.
Uh-huh.
I'm
I'm just enjoying.
Patriot.
He's running. He's running away.
I think so.
Are we allowed
This
to
is
come
rigged.
back in?
Not with full armies. If that's the case, I'd have my city sitting right
Pretty sure
here.
Easy Company came back.
No, he didn't.
All right, so it looks like WoW One's team won, I guess. I thought we were losing there for quite a bit because Hawk put a hurting on me up top.
All right. Is there any more fighting going on?
Still got 3 marches.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and head on back.
I don't know what happened to the bottom teams because we were winning that top.
We got outnumbered.
I feel like
Didn't come down and join
so
at the bottom.
Orange had more.
Yeah,
people showing up.
it was Hawk and Patriot at the top, which is a pretty strong combo.
Yeah, and
They
one
filled
more
up
break.
gotta be low.
They filled up my hospital instantly.
Same. Same here.
All right, guys.
All right, buddy. It's good fighting with you.
All right.
So again, this was fun. I'm
Drake.
gonna go ahead and wrap the stream up here. We're coming up on we just passed 2 hours.
Stop reinforcing.
Yeah, no reinforcements. This is fun stuff.
Jesus.
So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the stream up here. I hope you all enjoyed. We had the first open field portion of the battle class for the kingdom. I think everybody, for the most part, had quite a bit of fun and learned a lot. I'm hoping they did at least. And if you have any questions, please comment on the comments below, and certainly reach out to me on Discord, Trigothian number 6671, and also on Facebook. I have a Facebook page as well for this channel. So, with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Cheers. Have a good one, and take care.
Bye.
Bye.